Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Virgo placements in your chart. Let me get situated here. Like, I think I have everything. I don't know though. Anyways, this will be for the month of March. We're slowly coming out of Mercury retrograde in Pisces right now. It's transiting into Aquarius and will be there for the final days of the retrograde period. We also have a full moon in your sign on the 9th of this month. So if you're feeling anxious and over analytical, you know why. But take it easy. Just go at your own pace. Everything will be fine. I am happy though that we're kind of transiting back into like forward movement here, because I will say that you know, I don't know, I did pretty okay during this retrograde period. I've really been trying to train myself on how to deal with it and utilize the positive aspects of it so I don't get too overwhelmed or too stuck in my head, and hopefully you guys are doing the same. So I'm gonna quit rambling about nonsensical bullshit chatter and just get started with your reading. I will be using 3 decks today. I don't have the deck of character with me for this one because I accidentally left it in my car and I'm truly a fashion too lazy to go get it. But I am using the Enchanted Map Oracle for overall kind of energy of what you're dealing with. And then I will be using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot for the groundwork. And for clarifiers, I'm going to be using the After Tarot. So yeah, let's get started. What's happening for Virgo this month? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Magical Map Shifter, perfect. Let's see if we can get 2 more here. What's happening for Virgo this month? We have mountains, so there might be an obstacle you need to conquer, or you feel as if you have a lot of obstacles coming up against you. We have follow the leader, and then we have rescue. So overall, I think that you're going to be okay. I think that this is just a month for you to really use your intention, use your efforts towards what it is that you desire. You may have someone who is helping you too with follow the leader, or you may have to exude this quality, but I do feel like overall with rescue at the end, help is on the way. Was that in y'all's reading last month too? I can't remember. Maybe go back and watch your February reading. But yeah, I do feel like that help is on the way for you. There's also this interesting sense of it's almost like a group of very different individuals all coming together for a very similar purpose. And I do feel like there's light being shown on this. Like, I do feel as if this is not insurmountable. This is something that can definitely be overcome. I think maybe the fact that you might be feeling blind right now, or you might be feeling as if you can't see the way forward, that's where you're really having to quiet your mind and really tune in to yourself to really understand the way forward. Because it's almost like when the obstacle's in front of you, you get super overwhelmed. But when you like just sit back and really try to go within, I think you understand that everything is in its right place. Maybe you need to listen to that Radiohead song. Alright, so let's get started with the groundwork. Show me what's happening here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March. And as always, this is just a general reading. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story. This could also be for people who might be cross-watching for other people. This could be their energy. It could be your energy. Don't force it to fit. You can always check your Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other heavy planetary placement that you have in your chart. Show me what's happening for Virgo here for the month of March. We have 7 of Wands, so you can be very protective of your energy, of your space, and of your time right now. I do feel as if you might be feeling overwhelmed by a lot of circumstances in your environment, maybe even external to your environment. There might be a lot of opinions coming at you, a lot of people trying to tell you what to do instead of offering help. You might also just be kind of tired. Show me what's blocking Virgo this month, please. We have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Very interesting block to have. Be mindful that it's not about what's at the finish line. It's about pacing yourself to get there. This kind of piggybacks on the whole concept of don't be too over analytical about something right now. Because your happiness is, it's all around you right now. Like it's in the moment even. And don't try to set your sights as if it's in the future and if it's not here yet. Show me what's happening in the subconscious here for Virgo. We have the Devil, so you could definitely be having some obsessive thoughts, overanalyzation, whatever you feel is a negative pattern or trait or something that you feel very confined by or held down by, that's what it's referring to. You could be dealing with another energy as well that might be toxic. You might be feeling limited. Yeah, there's a very strong feeling of limitation here. Let's see what happened in the recent past for Virgo, please. Ace of Swords in reverse, so there could have been a decision made or a truth that came out or something that came down that was not necessarily in your favor, or it was just something that had a negative impact. Show me what's happening in Virgo's higher sector, please. Queen of Swords, so there is that overanalyzation, overthinking that's looking at everything from a very certain perspective. You're trying to remain emotionally detached around whatever this is. I think it's best for you to do that as well. Because I feel like when your emotions get in the way, that's when fear comes up. That's when critical thinking and analyzation turns into borderline obsession or over analysis of something to where it becomes a headache or to where it becomes something that literally physically weighs you down. I also feel like you've done a lot of work to not have this be so much of a factor in your life anymore, so it's almost like call upon that. Call upon that when you get too overwhelmed. Show me what's happening in the near future for Virgo, please. We have the Eight of Pentacles that's working really hard on something. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Now this is going to be very interesting. I almost want to say I want to take the 5 first and then the 8. Because in the Eight of Pentacles, there's 5 pentacles above this person's head, right? They're focusing very intently on one pentacle to work really hard at making it the best pentacle that it can be. Over off in the corner there's 2 pentacles, so they're not juggling anything. This is a very definitive decision. I do think that it's almost like you're going to pick one thing and you're going to focus on it and you're going to make it happen, but it's to get out of this feeling of this. It's to remove yourself from the 5 of Pentacles feeling. It's about working really hard and being dedicated to finding a solution to your current challenge or your current problem, which is what the 5 of Pentacles is all about. This can be financial burdens. This can be financial problems. It's very physical, tangible problems. It's materialistic. So it could involve literally bank accounts, jobs, homes, physical body if it's health. But with the Eight of Pentacles here, you're going to work really hard on finding a solution. And when I think about it, if you take the 5 and you add 3 more pentacles, which 3 is about teamwork, and teamwork is showing up very strongly in your reading. If you take that teamwork can help you move forward and find solutions. Show me what's happening in Virgo's emotional sector, please. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Being released from some form of a commitment. Doesn't have to be a marriage. I also feel like there's this interesting struggle between the physical and non-physical. So you might be struggling with spiritual aspects as well as very like real world mundane problems. Maybe the spiritual solution is not a solution that you can lean on right now, or maybe you're feeling as if you can't. With the Fool in reverse, you also may be feeling very limited. There's a lot of limitation here, or feelings of limitation. I don't actually see real world limitation. You just feel very limited. And then the Hermit. So there's an aspect of you that's really shining a light on how it is that you're feeling. I think you're trying to merge the physical and the spiritual to find a solution or an answer. Or maybe even hope. You also emotionally could just be feeling as if you can't fully commit to one thing at this time. That could be an answer. That could be a relationship. That could be a person, place, or thing, right? There's something new that you feel like you fully can't commit to yet. And maybe it's because either there's not anything there for you to land on, right? When the Fool's taking the leap off of the cliff, maybe there's no safe place for you to land. You could also emotionally be seeking counsel from an elder, a friend. Just someone overall who you find oftentimes has wisdom for you in these times of trouble. Show me what's happening around Virgo right now, please. What's happening around Virgo here in the month of March? We have the Seven of Swords. Something isn't as it seems. Two of Pentacles. I want you to be very careful who's around you at this time. Ten of Swords in reverse. And oddly enough, the Lovers. There's somebody around you that's juggling a lot right now. And I feel like they may not even be fully honest as they could be with what it is that they're dealing with. I think somebody in this equation is very tired. I mean, dead as dirt, tired, dog tired. It's quite possible too that somebody could not, there's someone who's either not being honest about the fact that a relationship has ended, which I don't know why they wouldn't be. Clarifiers are going to be here for that. But with the Lovers, it doesn't always have to be about a relationship, right? Sometimes it's just about feeling most whole within ourselves. Or somebody being impacted by a relationship that's external to them. It's quite possible that there's somebody around you that could be needing assistance from you in some way. They may not be honest with you in terms of saying, hey, I need some help because this relationship has come to an end, so now I'm on my own and I really need assistance in this. This is why I need help. I have nowhere to go. I have nobody to support me. Somebody's not being fully honest about something. It's very interesting. We'll clarify that. Sorry, I just realized there's 12 minutes left on the clock and I can't get too sucked into one thing. I can't get sucked into that right now. Let's see what's happening in your hopes and fears. What's happening in Virgo's hopes and fears here? The moon, so there's a lot of confusion right now. And we have the Tower. You're really overwhelmed right now. I'm not laughing at that, I'm sorry. You're really overwhelmed right now, though. But there's also this weird thing of like, and this, I'm looking over at like Magical Map Shifter right now when I'm looking at these cards, because it's almost like right now you're in this space where it's like there's full potential for anything, and that's terrifying. This can go any which way. It's either going to be absolutely fabulous or it's going to have its bumps, and either way it's going to be fabulous in the end, but it's almost like there's a lot of anticipation. There's uncertainty. There's like this uncertain anticipation you're going through right now. Like feeling like something big's coming, but also having no fucking idea what that even is. But either way, your stability's being tested at this time. And I feel like in that there's a lot of fear. But at the same time, there's a lot of hope as well, because I feel like there's a lot of doors opening within this situation to work towards a future that I think you care deeply about. So what's the outcome here for Virgo? What's the outcome and advice here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We have the Emperor, so it's definitely taking control, or someone is taking control of the situation. We have the Nine of Swords. There's still a lot of anxiety there. Don't have anxiety. That's not going to help you. Four of Cups, a feeling of dissatisfaction or nothing being good enough. And then we have the Three of Cups, celebration. Very interesting. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords. Justice here. Interesting. So at the end, everything's okay, just like I told you. Maybe there's this need, I think you need to like be open. Somebody might even be telling you this. Somebody might even be like, hey, we need to be realistic here. Like, be open. Because there's still this feeling of anxiety and feeling dissatisfied with what it is that's being handed to you or being offered to you, or you really might have to follow somebody's lead here. Because with the Emperor here, that's a head honcho, right? There's somebody's lead that you're going to have to follow here. And I think you're going to have to be open to that. Like, I feel like I have to ask you to be open to that. Because in the outcome, there is celebration, there is success. And once again, the very final card has to do with people coming together to help one another, to celebrate, to be successful. Show me what's happening here with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Empress in reverse, you're definitely defending yourself right now. I think you're trying to protect what's yours in some way. It's quite possible too that there's still this feeling of like, you know, with the Empress in the upright, that's someone who understands what she wants when she wants it. And she knows how to make things grow. She knows how to nurture things to their full potential. But when she's in the reverse, it's kind of like, you know, she might have her grasp a little too tightly on how it is that she sees something or how it is that she wants something to go, instead of being open to the possibilities. Clarify the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups is the block here. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords in reverse once again, and the Moon. So yeah, I think the only reason why you're in this energy is because of uncertainty is not your friend. Uncertainty is definitely not your friend. Not with you showing up as the Queen of Swords, not with you showing up as being in this very protective, over analytical, problem solving mode. Uncertainty does not suit you right now. But there's also still this feeling of like going with the flow, right? Like there's still this energy of that it's almost like it's a part of you, but it's not present right now. Let's clarify the Devil. We have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you are definitely obsessing over the concept of which way do I go. Or how is this going to go, or what's going to happen here? I'm trying to remove myself to a higher level of vision or thinking, and I'm trying to observe it through a different lens of eyes to go, okay, this is, if I go this way, this is how this could work out. If we go this way, this is how it could work out. Or if we do it this way, this is how it's going to go. And I feel like there's no level of planning that you can do right now to really understand where you're going to be. And that's why I feel like the cards keep requesting to almost be a little more open, or let somebody else take the lead for a second. Let somebody else kind of step in and go, hey, let's look at this way. Or let's do this, or let's do that, or maybe this will be a better fit for us. There's someone else here who wants to take the lead. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. And honestly, I feel like when they're taking the lead, they're doing it because they're doing right by everybody by doing that. I don't think it's in a way to control you or to control the circumstance or to control anything. I think it's somebody really just going, hey, I'm going to figure this out. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, we have Death. So whatever this news was, it had to do with an ending, something fully coming to an end. But in reality, with this ending, there's a new beginning. There's a full transformation, and it was time. When death comes, it's time. It may not have been the time that you were expecting, but that's the whole point, is death is not on your time, death is on its own time. It shows up when it shows up. Clarify the Clarify the Queen of Swords here, please. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have Justice. Things are going to be very fair and balanced. Also here, for whatever reason, if you feel like there's some sort of karma attached to whatever's going on, I wouldn't overthink that either. The best outcome is going to be here for you. Things are going to be ruled in your favor. Once again, you're going to be receiving assistance. I think when you least expect it to. Clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles again. Don't be in that mindset. That's lack mentality. That's feeling challenged. See, Page of Pentacles. Help is on the way. Somebody is going to help you. Sorry, this card really caught my attention. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. You got to loosen your grip a little bit. The cards keep asking you to be open. Be open to receive what's coming to you. Clarify the Hierophant reverse, the Fool reversed, and the Hermit. So we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. Interesting. And we have the Six of Wands. So there might be somebody else that you're thinking of who inadvertently, I don't even know if I want to say inadvertently. There's somebody else who either is coming into the equation. Once again, the whole thing with follow the leader, rescue, the fact that you have people showing up here to help you. Whoever this person is coming in to help you, but they're coming in a way where it's very stable, it's very solid. If it was just the Knight of Wands, I would probably be a little iffy on it, because I would be like, that energy just gets passionate for a moment, and then when it loses its drive, it's gone. But with the King of Wands being there in the upright, that's stable. That's solid. That's grounded. Whoever is coming in and is showing up, it's almost like, yeah, I'm here. What do you need me to do? Tell me what you need me to do and I'll do it. Because this king is very action oriented. And it's non-gender specific, right? When I say king, it's just very masculine energy. It's very extroverted energy. feel like too with the Six of Wands being here, it's almost like you know that there's success with this person. Whether it's a friend, coworker, family member, whatever. You know that this person has had their own personal successes, so they're coming in because they want to help you find yours. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords here. Oof. Oof. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's just... Ugh. So with the Seven of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Somebody is not talking about their true feelings. They're being very guarded. They're being very protective of their feelings. Either regarding being rejected in terms of something involving either a home, celebration, party, move, invitation, whatever. Somebody might be feeling a little upset and a little hurt. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, and with the Two of Pentacles, I think there was something around, because the Two of Pentacles is about weighing options, right? Or it's about juggling two different things. With Temperance in reverse, clarifying that, it's because that there's not balance. I feel like either this person's finances are up and down all the time. They don't have a good hold or a good understanding of how to be stable or solid, especially with Temperance in reverse. And I think even emotionally right now, they're in a really tough spot. Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse, please. We have the Eight of Wands. So they are moving out of something or moving through something or moving beyond something, possibly involving an ending regarding a relationship or a connection. This might even be an ending to their indecision or their imbalance. Clarify the Lovers, please. Tower. So it's very, very possible that something happened within their situation or relationship where now they are single. I don't know. There's interesting revelations around something here. Okay, now I gotta speed up. Let's clarify the Moon in the Tower. We have Judgment and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you might be... There's something you're very nervous about regarding a second opportunity or a chance involving another person. Or you're very hopeful that somehow this person can help bring clarity to the situation or to make it better. Let's clarify the Emperor and the outcome, please. Oh my God. So the Emperor is clarified by the Devil and the Four of Pentacles, which I find very interesting because whoever this Emperor is, like I said, they want to come in and they want to take over and they want to take control of the decision making because they can see where you're at within it. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. They want to dictate the way that this goes. Nine of Swords is about the Hierophant. So you could be stressing out about the commitment you might be taking on. Does not have to be a relationship. It could be a contract. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. We have the Three of Cups. And then clarify the Three of Cups. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. You are going to have the best outcome ever. You are going to get exactly what you hope for and exactly what you wish for, and you're going to be sharing that with other people in your environment. So stop stressing. That is March's phrase for you this month. Don't stress. Everything's going to be fine. Let go. Follow the leader. Let somebody else take control. Let people help you in this situation, and everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine, Virgo. Don't even stress. Quit stressing. As that annoying phrase goes, too blessed to be stressed. So don't worry. Everything's going to turn out in your favor, okay? Stay tuned because I will be doing a full moon video for this full moon in Virgo on March 9th. Hopefully you will check it out once I do post it. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, or comment, and I'll see you guys later.